Hi everyone, I am Parveen, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, ABS College of Arts and Science. I am going to teach about superconductor and their applications. Electrical resistance. Using the flow of analogy, electrical resistance is similar to friction. For water flowing through a pipe, a long narrow pipe provides more resistance to the flow than does a short fat pipe. The same applies for flowing currents. Long thin wire provides more resistance than do short thick wires. The resistance of material depends on its length, the cross-sectional area, and the resistivity. The number of depends on the material. R is equal to rho L divided by A. Resistance is increased in ohms. The resistivity and conductivity are inversely related. The electrical resistance of a conductor is measure of how difficult it is to push the charges along. There are three types: a semiconductor, conductor, a superconductor. A semiconductor will only conduct in one direction. After a certain amount of current is flowing, the voltage drop is almost constant. Conductor is like a simple wire. Current can flow any direction. There is a fairly low resistance. A superconductor is nothing but the special material that at certain temperature has zero resistance. There are lot of uses for this. Some have not been realized on a large scale yet, and some have. Superconductors. Superconductivity is a phenomenon is certain material at extremely low temperature characterized by the exactly zero electrical resistance and exclusion of the interior magnetic field. That is Meissner effect, will be discussed on later. The phenomenon is nothing but losing the resistivity absolutely when cooled to sufficient low temperatures. Why was it formed? Before the discovery of superconductors, it was thought that the electrical resistance of a conductor becomes zero only at absolute zero. But it was found that in some materials, electrical resistance becomes zero when cooled to very low temperature. These materials are nothing but superconductors. Examples: lead, niobium nitrate. Who found it? Superconductivity was discovered in 1911 by Heik Kamerlingh Onnes, who studied the resistance of solid mercury at a cryogenic temperature using the recently discovered liquid helium as refrigerant. At the temperature of 4.2 Kelvin, he observed the resistance abruptly disappears. For this discovery, he got the Nobel Prizes in Physics in 1913. In 1913, lead was found to superconductor at 7 Kelvin. In 1941, niobium nitrate was found to superconductor at 16 Kelvin. Superconducting materials. Superconductivity. The phenomenon is losing resistivity when sufficiently cooled to very low temperature, that is below a certain critical temperature. K. Among Onnes, 1911, the pure mercury. This is the critical temperature values. When cooled to sufficiently low temperature, a large number of metals and alloys can conduct electric current without resistance. Obviously, these specific materials undergo a phase transition to a new superconducting state characterized by the complete loss of direct current. Resistance below a well-defined critical temperature Tc. The zero resistivity rho is equal to 0, that is infinite conductivity, is observed a superconductor at all temperatures below a critical temperature. Rho is equal to 0 for temperature is less than the critical temperature. The transition temperature or critical temperature Tc, temperature at which a normal conductor loses its resistivity and becomes a superconductor. Definite here for material: very good electrical conductor, not superconductors. Examples: copper, Ag and Au. Types: first one is low critical temperature superconductor, high critical temperature superconductor. Occurrence of superconductivity: superconducting elements and critical temperature: tin, mercury, lead. This values of critical temperature is tin 3.72, mercury 4.15, lead is 7.19. Superconducting compounds are niobium titanium and niobium tin. This values of critical temperature is 10 and 18.1. Temperature dependence of resistance. There are electrical resistivity. There are two types: high temperature and low temperature. High temperature are divided into two types: impure metal and pure metal. Low temperature can be divided into two types: impure metal and pure metal. Meissner effect. Materials exhibit perfect diamagnetism or flux exclusion. Reversible. The Meissner effect is the explosion of a magnetic field from a superconductor during its transition to the superconducting stage. Walter Mason and Robert Hosenfeld discovered the phenomenon in 1933 by measuring the magnetic field distribution outside the superconducting tin and lead samples. Meissner effect. When the superconducting material is placed in a magnetic field under the condition when temperature less than or equal to critical temperature and H less than or equal to Hc, the flux lines are excluded from the material. The samples, when in the presence of an applied magnetic field, were cooled below what is called their superconducting transition temperature. Then the below transition temperature, the samples cancelled nearly all the magnetic field is inside. They detected this effect only indirectly because the magnetic flux is conserved by a superconductor. When the interior field decreased, the exterior field increased. The experiment demonstrated for the first time that the superconductors were more than just perfect conductor and provided a uniquely defining property of the superconducting state. In a weak applied field, the superconductor ejects nearly all the magnetic flux. The magnetic field of this surface current cancels the applied magnetic field inside the bulk of the superconductor. Therefore, the conductivity can be thought of infinite as a superconductor. It does this by setting up electric current near its surface because the field explosion or cancellation does not change with time. The current producing this effect, that is called persistent current, do not decay with time. So finally we can say that the major condition for the material to be a superconductor, first one is resistivity rho equal to 0, then magnetic induction B is equal to 0 when in a uniform magnetic field. Application of Meissner effect. First one is standard test, the proof of a superconductor. Second one is repulsion or external magnetic field. Superconducting elements. Metallic elements are mostly superconductors. Their critical temperature are typically of the order of a few Kelvin. Among the metals, niobium exhibits the highest critical temperature of the pure elements. The critical temperature values is 9.2 Kelvin. There are noble metals are copper, silver and gold, and alkaline metals sodium and potassium, of which are excellent conductors of electricity at ambient temperatures, are not superconductors down to very low temperature. Magnetic metallic elements do not exhibit superconductivity. Summary of applications. First one is large distance power transmission, that is rho is equal to 0. Switching device, there is easy destruction of a superconductivity. Sensitive electrical equipment, that is the small value variation to large constant current. Memory or storage element, persistent current. Highly efficient small size electrical generator and transformer. E-bombs, last one is superconducting quantum interference devices. Thank you.